Okay, ready to go, I think. Shalom, Erev Tov, Laila Tov, Boker Tov if it's morning for you. I can do something else, maybe. It's 3:58, I think, if I'm reading it right, and who knows. And I'm going to be an octopus today, and here is this is going to be fun. I'm sharing a screen. I'm sharing my screen with a prayer book that I created. So, hine ma tov. And I did it in a kind of hurry yesterday, the day before, and should be kind of fun. And there's Ziona. Hey, Ziona. What did I do with, whoopsie. You know what I did? There you are. Okay. Hi. I don't know how this is going to work, but anyway, this is Hine Matov, and as you can see, I am doing a screen share with my own prayer book. Hine Matov manai, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov manai, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov umanayim, 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 shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, la 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 la. Hine matov, la 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 la. Hine matov umanayim, 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 shevet kulanu yachad. 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 Behold how good and pleasant it is for all of us to dwell together in unity. Whoopsie. Okay, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMivorach. Baruch Adonai HaMivorach leolam vaed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Okay. I think Amy's not feeling well, but she's here. She's just coming in. Hi everyone, Reba's on Reba's on the Sim Shalom site, which is cool, and I am doing Zoom today. If you want to come, you're welcome to. So this is another experiment of mine. I created a prayer book, and I managed now to share the prayer book on screen. So not sure how this is going to work with the. Okay. I can move you guys over here. That way, it won't block my screen. And I think I can move this down. Okay, yeah, alrighty. Ahavat Olam. Your love has embraced us always, in good times, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. The Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Listen, Israel. Adonai is our God. Adonai alone. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. I'm trying to find a place to put your pictures, your gallery, my gallery here, where it won't interfere with my with my viewing. Oh well. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Then you will remember and observe all my commandments and be holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, our God, is true. Micha mocha. And I guess Amy, I don't think Amy's feeling well. She came on at first and it looked like she was lying down. But, so she went away and then she came back and now she's gone again. Super. Who is like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Hashkivenu, the Cantor's Prayer. O God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukar shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people, Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkeda v'yitkeda shemei rabba, ve'amad yivarach yirutei, ve'yamlik malchutei, dekai yekon uv'yom ekon uv'chayid kol beit Yisrael, bagala uvizman kariv bimeru amen. Yehi shemei rabba mevarak le'alam ulam me'amaya yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yipav v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yitalal Shemei Kodesha Brichu Leila Mikol Birkata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nekamata Damiran Be'alma V'Meru Amen. The Amidah. There we go. Adonai sivatai tiftak ufi agiti lateka. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Anora, El Elyon, Gomel Kasadim Tovim, ve'Konei Hakol, V'Zoker Kastei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevig Yula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekaye Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol atah, Rav Le'Oshia. Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mekalkel Kayim Bekesed, Mekaye Hakol Berakamim Rabim, Somek Nofelim Verofei Kolim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato Lishenei now just say a prayer of your own from your heart. Okay, I'm going to, no, okay. Yitgedal yitgedash shemei rabba, me'al Maariv rakirute ve'emlik machute, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayed kol beit Yisrael, ba'galal v'zman kariv, v'meru amen. Yehei shemei rabba mevarach le'olam u'lam ne'amaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yipav, Yitramam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shemed Kodesha, Berichu, Laela Mikol, Birchata, Veshirata, Tushbechata, Venekemata, Damiran Be'alma, Vimeru, Amen. Okay, our little Torah service. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked the idea with the book. We're going to do that on Friday and Saturday, too. It's, this, I didn't even proofread this, but most of it I got from my other prayer books, so, with one exception, the Kaddish Shalom, which, oh well. I couldn't find a copy of it, and I didn't have time to write it out. Anyhow, okay, this is in my triennial cycle. We are reading from Genesis 30, chapter 30, verse 14, and I'll just read the first aliyah, which is down to 14 through 16. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayelek Reuven b'mei ketzir chitim, vayimtza dudaim basadeh, vayave otam elea imo, vatomer Rachel elea, tenina li midudael benech, vatomer la hamat kach tek et ishi, velakachat gam et dudae bnei, vatomer Rachel lachen Yishkav ima kalayla tachat duda evenech vayavo Yaakov min chasadeh ba'erev vatetse Leah likrato vatomer elai tavo ki shachor shechartika bedudai beni vayishkav ima balaylahu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim venatan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Translation. In the time of the wheat harvest, Reuven went out and found mandrakes in the field. When he brought them to his mother Leah, Rachel said to Leah, "Pray, give me some of your son's mandrakes." She replied, "Isn't it enough that you took my husband and now you want to take my son's mandrakes?" And Rachel said, "Very well, let him sleep with you tonight in exchange for your son's mandrakes." When Jacob came in from the field that evening, Leah went out to meet him and said, "I am the one you will bed tonight, for I have bought you with my son's mandrakes." That night he slept with her. It's kind of a neat bit of competition they had going, the sisters. They because Leah seemed to be not as barren as Rachel. Rachel hadn't had any children at this time, and yet Jacob was the one who loved her the most. And so Leah desperately wanted her husband, whom she loved, to sleep with her, and so that she could have another child. And so they had this deal going. Reuven brings the mandrakes in, which, by the way, at that time, that's the dudaim, yada yada, that you heard in the reading. The mandrakes were a virility thing, or fertility. You eat the mandrakes and they would make you fertile or virile, depending on who ate them. So the idea was that Reuben brought the mandrakes to his mother, and she was having a slight problem with barrenness, but not bad. I mean, she wound up having, I think, 11 kids. No, she didn't have that many, but she had most of the kids that Jacob sired were with Leah. There were also Bilhah and the other handmaid. He had 4 women that he bedded and had children with. It's an interesting aside that the handmaids, although they bore sons that became part of the 12 tribes, were not patriarchs. The mothers were not matriarchs, only Leah and Rachel. Zilpah and Bilhah were not considered holy enough, I guess, to be considered the matriarchs. And the other thing was that when Rachel died, she could not be buried in the cave at Machpelah that Abraham had purchased for Sarah. And that Isaac and Rebekah would be buried in. Not Rachel, not the one that Jacob loved. He would build her own tomb, which stands today. It's between it's a little closer to Bethlehem than Jerusalem, but it's on the road from Jerusalem to Bethlehem. So anyway. I love the competition between the sisters, because it's not a competition that is, although there's a little bite there. There's you took my husband and now you want to take my son's mandrakes. So there's a little bit of a bite there, but it was a friendly competition. They both wanted to have children. They both wanted to have Jacob's children. And they were twins, and they loved each other. I mean, the idea that the competition started back at the wedding with Leah. Rachel gave Leah the passwords, the things that Jacob would check her on with her face veiled, and Rachel gave Leah those secrets, so that Leah so that he wouldn't know that he was marrying Leah instead of Rachel. They liked each other. That was the thing. The sisters liked each other. The brothers had a problem. What's that say? Yes, that's where they make the red string. That's right. That's where I got this. Not there. I sent for it, but that's where I sent for. Yes, I know. She mentioned that above. Her car. She doesn't feel that her car is fixable. There are things wrong with it that it's not a driving problem, but it is for instance, temperature inside the car problem. And this is getting to be winter, and it's other problems too. But he yells at her. He yells at her all the time. And I'm here in California. I don't know what kind of covenant she has with this rabbi either. I don't know what the deal is between them. I don't know why she needs him for what she needs him for. And yes, we all worry about Amy. We all worry about Amy. So anyway, okay. Onward. Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשינו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגבים ומודים, Ours is the duty to praise the sovereign, to honor the artist of creation who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the sovereign almighty, monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing. That's turned the wrong page, the wrong way. I'm sorry. Thank you. I will. Oops. There we go. Okay, that better? On that day the eternal shall be one, and God's name shall be one. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. And let's start with Amy. I have to get used to switching back and forth between sharing the screen and not sharing the screen. Okay, I'm praying for Susan Mikula and Rachel Maddow, Richard Schiff, Larry Wolfson, Audrey Kelly, Yosef Ben Albert, Jacob Blake and his family, Menachem Ben Menashe, all COVID-19 victims, Amy Handley, Batia Malka Bat Perel Chaya, Alan Bennett, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Sharon, Chana Bat Shendel, Dana Glazer, Shira Bat Gittel, and that's it. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion, for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick.
Amen.
The Mourner's Kaddish. And I have a list here too. But I'd like you all to unmute so that you can all say it together. I'm saying Kaddish for my dad today.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's been gone for a while.
Never gone.
No, true. Never gone. Aubrey Wesley Popejoy. And oddly, a friend of ours, both, we did a show with her. She was a bit player on screen, and I was in a comedy group with her, and I did a musical with her, Virginia Peters, and died on the same day my dad did.
Mm.
A few years after, but nevertheless, their yard site's the same. For Amy, I'm saying a prayer for Paula Grimaldi Reardon and Robert Levinson, and she needs to light the candles tomorrow night. And for her friend Sam, who is only 24. Rachmiel Froklovsky, Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Alex Trebek, Sally Kelly, all COVID-19 victims, and all victims of racial injustice. And if you're in Yahrzeit, if you'd like to say the names of any one that you want to say Kaddish for.
Catherine Botluli.
Okay. Okay. Please join me. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemir Rabba Be'alamad Yivarach Yitah Malchutah V'chayichon V'yamechon V'chayei Kol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala V'yisman Karim Imru Amen. Yehei Shemir Rabba Amen. Yit Barach Yishtabach Yit Hadar Yitalal Shemei B'Kedisha B'Richu Le'ela Birchata V'Shirata Tushbachata B'Nechemata Da'amiran Be'ama V'Imra Yehei Shalama Rabba V'Chaim Aleinu Kol Yisrael Amen. O say shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Beautiful.
That was like a happening.
It is.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's exactly what it
In
is.
the art world.
Yeah. Okay. הליכה לקיסריה. Also known as Eli Eli.
של המ
Shalom, Laila Tov, Erev Tov. Thank you for joining Sim Shalom and Zoom.
Thank you.
And I won't be here tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's going to be here tomorrow. I don't think anybody is. Nancy
Do we
is...
get you for your birthday?
I'll be there for my birthday. And next week I will be without makeup because I can't wear makeup for a week after my surgery. So, should be
You
interesting.
don't need makeup.
Okay. Anyhow, love you. And Laila Tov.
Lila Tov, thank you.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
night, everybody.